Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is well. I am here today, Alicia Hurt, your servant leader at the Women's Wellness Center, and we are presenting the M word today. We're talking about the M word. So please, as always, tag a friend, share, and like this video because you never know who needs the information. I'm going to go ahead and ensure that privacy settings are set correctly. And then we're going to jump right into it because as always, y'all know, I got a busy schedule. Sis is booked and busy. Good busy though. All right, so let me share this out. We want to normalize having this discussion about the M word and about the phases around the M word, okay? Because it's real. I don't know if anyone saw the video that went viral of the lady. Her hair was bald and it was steam coming off. She was having a real life hot flash, like right then and there. So yeah. And then Oprah started talking about it and other celebrities like Halle Berry. I was like, yes, yes, we need to talk about the M word, talk about the changes that we go through as women. And so we're going to do a brief webinar today. Again, tag a friend. I'm also going to put here our handles so you can keep in touch with us and you can see all of our other classes, webinars, events that we have coming up. We have our first baby shower coming up. You probably can't see it because I have on my blurred screen, but that's August the 16th, a community baby shower. You definitely want to check that out. We have our ribbon cutting coming up for the South Georgia Black Chamber of Commerce. That's on the 7th of July. So y'all check y'all calendar. We got a lot going on. We have a series of co-parenting by Mr. Reed. So really good stuff coming down the pike. But nevertheless, we're here empowering women as normal through menopause. We're talking through holistic approaches to wellness, yoni steaming, and advocating for your health. And again, that's me, Alicia Hurt. Let's talk about it. So again, Oprah and Halle Berry, they had a conversation on menopause. If you haven't been able to see it, catch it. I believe it's on Amazon Prime. Yes, I believe that's where I saw it because I didn't catch it live, but it's on Amazon Prime. But what they talked about is they opened up about their personal experiences with menopause and how it affected them physically and emotionally. You can also catch snippets of it on her social media accounts. Both women highlighted the importance of knowing your body and speaking up for your health. Some of the takeaways from the segment was that menopause is unique and often challenging for women, and it impacts your mental, your emotional, and your physical well-being. So y'all, I've been talking about it. Okay. So now you know I'm not crazy. Now you know it's not far-fetched that we talk about holistic health, talk about everything from puberty to postmenopause, all that stuff in between, and how we can show up as women and normalize having these discussions because we have been suffering in silence for a long time. So we want to empower you through knowledge, and they talked about that. They also emphasized the importance of educating oneself and talking to healthcare providers and seeking alternative and holistic solutions and pushing. Having those conversations. Journaling is another way because when you get to the doctor, you may not remember everything. And so it's quick. Remember, they go from patient to patient to patient. So journaling, getting your thoughts together. What is going on? What is different? What are the symptoms you're going through? To really have advocate for yourself and have a full-fledged conversation that's in-depth, that has some weight to it, to make sure you're getting what you need, getting the blood work you need, the testing, the screenings that you need to support you. Because you guys, Oprah thought she was dying. Okay. They put her on heart medication. Sister thought she was dying. However, she was going through menopause. Oh, God. So let's talk through some common menopausal symptoms and solutions. Hot flashes. We already talked about that, where it went viral. You see the woman in the picture, she like, woo. I carry my fan always to church. I'm like, I got the, woo, it's hot, that perimenopause. Oh, Lord. Night sweats, right? Blanket off, blanket on, blanket off, blanket on. Vaginal dryness, mood swings, weight gain, like OMG, it's real. And you eating the same stuff, but you gaining weight, right? Those are some common symptoms. And Oprah highlighted that they're over 66, and I'll give you a reference at the end of the webinar to check it out. So here are some solutions. This is not an exhaustive list because we will be here all day. I only have a few minutes before you, but just to get the conversation going, and we'll come back again. Prayerfully, we will have some experts in the field so that way they can give you some real solid information from the medical standpoint. I will give you information from a holistic standpoint. So diet and exercise, incorporating a balanced diet and regular physical activity to maintain your hormonal balance. That is so important. We have a whole section in our course that is dedicated to hormones and what that looks like through every phase as a woman. But diet and exercise, that's half the battle right there. Mindfulness and relaxation. So techniques like yoga. We have yoga here every Monday, 6 to 7 by Fertile Ground Family Services. Shout out to Tiffany Austin. You could come here, try it out. If you need different alternative for your movements, she can help you with that as well. But yoga will help. Meditation will help. You can definitely reach out to Native Spa, Dana and Reese off of Clark Street. They can support you with that. They do sound bolding. If you guys want, we can have a webinar on that, and we can have a demonstration of the sound bolding to really help you with the meditating and to ground yourself and align your chakras. And also journaling, like I said, to manage your emotional shifts. And you take that journal with you to the doctor. This is what's going on. This is how I'm feeling. This is not normal. What is going on with me? I need some blood work. Talking to your doctor, talking about, hey, what's going on with my hormones? Do I need some type of hormone replacement therapy or other treatments? Like, doc, really, help me, help me. And also herbal remedies and supplements, natural approaches like black cohosh oil, red clover. Yesterday, I had to reach out to a friend. I had to hail a friend, Dana. Dana. And I was like, listen, I am on this no meat regiment for 30 days. And I don't know if you guys follow me on my mini vlog, but God has spoke to me and he said, you know, no meat. And I've gone through this before, so I know what it is. And he is preparing me. He wants me to be spiritually light in order to carry the load of what he has given me, especially with me supporting people with counseling and coaching programs and helping people to release. I have to be spiritually light, and I also have to make sure I can hear. And so your diet plays a big role in that. And so in that, my day 3, I felt horrible. I canceled everything yesterday. I was like, I feel horrible. What is going on? And Dana was like, it's the parasites. You're killing the parasite, because we all have parasites in our bodies. That's another conversation for another day. But we all have parasites. And so if you start to say, I'm not feeding you anymore, you start to feel sick. And so she said, well, you need to, and you're going through the dying out phase is what she called it. And she said, now you're going to need to take some cloves. But I don't want to give it to you right now while you're feeling so bad. Once you get over that, then you start to take clothes. I was like, Lord, thank you for my circle. Thank you for my network. Because my lane is yoni steaming, right? And infertility, not what she does. And so you're able to reach out and phone a friend. But that's something that as women, we need to do. Don't suffer in silence. Like, what's going on? Get some advice, get some support. And you can easily take your blood work to a holistic person like Dana, and they can help you and put you on a regimen so that you're not having to take any more medications if that is your desire. That will help you, that will ensure that these symptoms are minimized or decreased, and to help your hormones go back into balance. So a long way of just saying that you can look into herbal remedies and supplements to support you through the menopause journey. All right, advocating for yourself. Advocating for yourself. All right, knowing your body. Knowing your body. So you want to track your changes in your body with a symptom journal. You don't have to have several different journals. You can use your same journal, just write it in it. Or you can use the app to communicate effectively with your healthcare providers. You can do notes in your app, talk to text, just make sure you document it. That is the whole point of it. Document your symptoms. If it's happening during the day versus during the night, if you eat certain things, document it. Recognize your emotional and physical patterns and how they fluctuate throughout menopause. You want to be your own advocate. Be your own advocate. You want to ask questions. Don't be afraid to seek second opinions or explore different treatment options. You want to communicate clearly and be specific about your symptoms and what works and what doesn't work. And support is key. Your family, your friends, right? Your loved ones, people around you. Have open conversations with your loved ones about your needs during this time, because your emotions may be high, may be lower. You may want them to see the trigger or the signs and to try to help you out of it without you even having to tell them. So making sure that they're aware and cognizant of what's going on with you. Also, support groups. Connect with others going through similar experiences to feel heard and supported. And that looks like in-person groups like we have here at the center. That looks like maybe on social media. A lot of doctors, I know for me, I had a lap band surgery years ago. And so there's a group that I follow, a couple groups, and we just talk about making sure we push each other on our journeys, things that we've gone through. So it's the same way with menopause. You go and you search menopause support groups, right? And you don't have to be in there telling all your business, but you get great insight. And if you do have questions, ask. So the role of yoni steaming, y'all know it was coming to this yoni steaming. The role of yoni steaming in menopause wellness. Here we go. She's ready. You see her? Are y'all ready? All right. So what is yoni steaming? Yoni steaming is a holistic practice where a woman sits over a steaming pot of herbs that promote pelvic health. And so we use different kind of herbs, right? Lavender, mugwort, right? And that are commonly used for relaxation, healing, and hormonal support. There's a picture of one of our rooms. And the benefits of it is that it supports your vaginal health, so it relieves dryness and discomfort often associated with menopause. It also balances your hormones. It helps calm the nervous system and promotes circulation to the pelvic region. And it also helps with, like, if you do Kegel exercises, like for me, I fear that it will just drop out and I'll be embarrassed. But if you do yoni steaming on a regular basis, at least once a month, that will help with the tightening as well. And help with, if you've ever been diagnosed with incompetent uterus or what have you, that will help with the tightening exercises as well. It also encourages relaxation to help reduce stress, anxiety, and other emotional symptoms that are related to menopause. So, how do we use the yoni steaming effectively? Well, you can do it safely once or twice a month. You can even do it every week. It just really depends on your situation, what is going on, especially initially when we start you on a regimen. Depending on what's going on with your symptoms, I may recommend you need to come at least once a week for that first month. And then we put you on a 1 month regimen. And ideally in the evenings to unwind and to relax. Always ensure that the steam is comfortable and it's not too hot to avoid burns. And some clients, first time, they're like, I just feel a little steam. That's all you need to feel. You don't need to be burned, because it's not what it's supposed to do. It's not supposed to burn. It's not supposed to hurt, but you're just supposed to feel the steam so that it goes up into your yoni. All right, so how we can help at I See My Baby, here are all the ways. So, holistic health guidance. We offer personalized support, like I alluded to on the slide before, to help women understand their bodies and navigate menopause. We also provide advocacy and education. Our team is here to help you communicate effectively with your healthcare providers and find the right balance of care for your unique needs. We also provide guidance with your steaming. We provide resources and a safe practices for incorporating yoni steaming into your wellness routine. We are here for you. So if you're experiencing symptoms of menopause and want holistic support, don't hesitate to reach out. Together, we can help you navigate this phase with confidence and with self-care. No judgment, just results, great results to help you manage this phase of your life and your journey. So if you have any questions, any concerns, you may say, okay, Alicia, you got my ear, but I need to know a little bit more. You can reach out to me. You can DM me. You can schedule a consultation with me. Some questions that you may have. How do you currently manage your health and well-being during menopause? Well, I am in perimenopause, so every month I ensure that I have a yoni steam. And I do it before my cycle because it helps decrease the pain. It helps decrease the hot flashes that I have. It helps with dryness. It helps with the pain that I have, the discomfort. It balances out my hormones. I feel like this month, I was just like, oh, that steam was a little different. But I did use a different blend, so that's why. I was like, okay, Alicia. You may have a question saying, well, what natural or holistic practices have you found the most helpful in managing menopausal symptoms? Again, that's what I said. The yoni steaming put you on a regimen that helps with your specific need and what's going on with you. Also, drinking and consuming the teas, the exercise, the mindfulness activities, using your journals, pulling it out, right? Having a self-care regimen, being able to have a self-awareness, right? What are your triggers? What do you like? Because at this point in your journey, you should really be more aware as a woman of your angst and your quirks, and really have a good understanding of yourself. And if not, we'll help you work through that. How comfortable are you advocating for your health with healthcare providers? Very confident. That is why we have doulas here, and doulas step beyond pregnancy, right? Doulas can support you beyond pregnancy, and we have a team here that can help you without judgment. All right, so I want to thank you all for listening. Again, please book a consultation, even if it's just to come and tour the facility and you're still like, oh, I'm so nervous. Oh my God, what do you mean? I got to get undressed. Yes, let's talk about it. It's just like a spa. Come on, relax yourself. It is a safe space. Again, we're at 310 South Scott Street in Bainbridge, Georgia, 39819. You can call us 229-939-3240. You can email us at info@ISeeMyBaby.org. And you can visit us on our website at ISeeMyBaby.org. And there's so much information there. We have previous webinars, education. We even have a tutorial where we're walking you through the whole entire yoni steaming process, so you understand that you don't feel surprised or overwhelmed, because I don't like surprises. So some people don't like surprises. So we put it all out there for you on our YouTube channel. You can just look up I See My Baby and you will find it there. We have over 600 videos of resources and support, some funny stuff there too, but there to support you. We are here. And again, I told you all I would give you a reference at the end. The book is called The New Menopause by Mary Haver. Check it out. It talks about those 66 plus symptoms. It talks about the stories and how women are overcoming and taking back their rights as women to advocate for themselves during our menopause, perimenopause stages, knowing that you're not dying. This is something normal we all go through, but we need to talk about it and normalize the discussion so that we can help one another and show up for one another. Again, we are here to stand beside every woman facing life's toughest challenges, with menopause, perimenopause being one. I See My Baby provides the resources and the community necessary to support women through infertility, mental health struggles, and pregnancy. Our mission is to empower women to reclaim their strength and navigate their journey with confidence. How do we do that? Well, let me tell you, counseling. We have licensed practitioners, we have life coaches, we provide therapy. We also have community support and safe spaces. We are adding the first week of June, we're starting our addiction recovery support groups with Miss Patricia McNear. I'm so excited about that. 3 p.m. every Thursday. So check us out. We have all of our reoccurring events, our series, our webinars, and again, our one-on-one support. We do provide massage therapy and body work through Ms. Deborah Brock. We have the wellness programs and classes, and we're not just providing information for you physically and mentally, but we're also helping you sustain through our food program. We're partnering with our local organizations to include Bank OZK. They're providing a workshop this July on finances, and we're building up and ramping up. So we're talking about credit. We're talking about becoming a homeowner, right? We're talking about investing. We're talking about that crypto, right? So we are looking at the whole person, the whole individual. We have healing retreats. We do them every year. We go to Jamaica. We're going again this year in November from the 3rd through the 8th in the Grill, Jamaica. Can't wait, man. Where we heal and we support one another. You'll hear from some dynamic and phenomenal women. You hear me? Dynamic women, and they'll provide you with gems, and we will have a good time. Our operations manager says she like to be in them streets, so we will have a day in the street, y'all. To have a good time. We also do day retreats here locally with Native Spa with Miss Dana and Miss Reese. We have another one coming up in August, and we are adding to our plate couple retreats because we're supporting the woman individually, the man individually, and let's support you both together. And so we're partnering with the Love Camp. The June one in Savannah, Georgia is sold out, unfortunately. However, they do have more coming up to include Bali. They're going to Bali, y'all. They're going to be in Tennessee and some other local ones, but Bali, ooh, that will be a vibe. And then we have our doula support services. We also have, again, online resources. Check it out. We also have the yoni steaming. We keep talking about that. We're going to keep talking about it until you guys say, all right, Alicia, we need more rooms because we don't have enough space, right? We getting booked up. So I'm going to keep talking about it because we need to normalize yoni steaming. Yoni steaming. Also, again, highlighting the food program every second and fourth Friday of the month. We provide food boxes, and we have also provided nutrition classes, helping you understand how to be nutritious on the go, on a budget, eating more colorful foods, helping your kids that are like, ew, that's nasty. Like my kids last night with the Brussels sprouts. And I was like, you gonna eat it. And they all ate it, and it was not nasty. It may have not been what they wanted, but they were healthy and they ate it. All right, you guys, I'm going to give you the rest of your time back. I love you. Y'all know how to reach me. Have a good day.